Good day, folks. We are back out here on the water finally. Got my first fish on here. I think it's a little smallmouth, but I'm not sure. It might be a rock bass. It is a rock bass. Nice little rocko. Ah! Yes, sirree. That's a rocko for you and me. Oh, that's a good one. Ah! Quit shaking. Like a little tuna. There you go, folks. First fish of the day. Nice, pretty rock bass. Look at that red eye. Woof. And away he goes. Forgot my towel today. Oh, yeah. This is the one this fish I just caught just stole my worm a few minutes ago, so I anchored up on him and got him. And he spit my worm out. But I don't know where my towel's at, so I am hand toweling on my clothes today. Usually I throw it right in. Oh, I think I know where it's at. It's probably on the back seat, hanging on the back seat headrest to dry off. Sometimes when I put it when it's really wet. We're on Green Lake again today. We are not in the creek or up the creek, but we're south of the creek, which the creek is that way. I was hoping to be more than one rock bass in that spot, but it seems like it's just one. Just a uno rocko bass. Did a little trip the other, well, it was a few days ago. It's been a little bit, but I think it was Monday we went out. You can see the video's out today, so Saturday. But I got back into my favorite crappie lake, which you can't. It's hard to, yeah. You don't get access to this place here to, like an art school owns the land around it and the access road, and they gated it off so that you can no longer get back in there to fish. But oh, there's one. Oh, fish on, baby. Oh, he came off. Sucker. I don't know what it was. He was hit right here in front of the boat. It's supposed to be 5 to 10 mile an hour winds today, and it's probably 10 to 15 with a little 18 mile an hour gust. But we're in 6.5 feet of water right now. The water temps are 64.05 degrees on the surface right here, so we might be getting on a rock bass right here or something. Got the purple rod, purple combo, the Cast King. Oh, something's got it, I think. Yep, something's got it. Another rock bass, I believe. Got the Cast King Royal Legend Pro 1000 size, 2 pound vicious high vis mono, and the 6'6" ultralight MHX spinning blank. Oh yeah, nice rock bass. He's a fighter, feisty little fella. That's a good sized rock bass. Ah, he's splashing. Oh, he came on the hook. We're losing our net. There you go. Another dandy. Let's put a weight on him and see what he weighs. Zero it out. We're zeroed. .94. And away he goes. Almost a pound. Rocko taco. need some better way to hold on to that scale so it's not just laying on the bottom of the boat. I can still catch another fish on that. Let's see if there's more right in front of us here. There might be a bed down here or something. I just short cast it, let it sink. I saw him come up behind it and smoke it. Nothing on that one. Let's toss it over here. And we'll slowly roll it back in. A little chilly this morning. We still keep getting this north and east wind out of the last couple days again, so it's supposed to be up close to 70 degrees today. It was pretty chilly again this morning. Been working most of the week, so haven't been able to get out to do any fishing. Been out a couple times fishing out the dock over there where we catch our bait, just to get Ellie out of the house, to get her to run around and get some exercise. And of course, she's in the back of the kayak, hanging out behind us. Back there scratching at the second. I'm really surprised there's no pumpkin seeds up shallow in this lake yet. It's 64 degrees, unless they spawned out already. But I haven't seen any panfish up shallow in here yet. I was casting around the BF Avid with little hand twisted spinnerbait with a shad fry Z on it. Z-Man shad fry Z. And nothing on that. I had a couple follows, but I switched to a worm and then had a couple Roccos attack it. And now the wind's doing wind things and spinning me the wrong way. It's funny. What's the matter, baby? It's okay. You're alright. There's some activity on the shoreline and she's interested. My Temu sea urchins came in, and I will show you them here in a minute. I got them in my pocket. I would like to try one today on just a little hook. I think I got a small EWG hook, and we'll throw one of them on there eventually. I was hoping to hook into some bluegill and that little spinner bait. I caught a big bluegill at work yesterday on lunch. About 9 inches, big hump head on him, 9.5 inches or something, I'm not sure. It's pretty good size. It was a good find in that ultralight. Woohoo! Loved it. Yeah, we got a couple fish here, and I think we're gonna have to pick up and move. Unless we can find some more fish. There might be a fish right down here, but I'm not sure. I see something down there. It might be a log or a rock. I'm not sure, but I didn't see it a minute ago. So, no, it's moving. Pretty sure that's a fishy. Oh yeah, it was a fish. It took off. See, I dropped my worm towards it. I got some golden shiners too. I can throw a bobber out, which I might do that before we move. If there's some fish in there, because there goes another one just shooting past me. Might have been the same one. I'm not sure. At least I'm seeing some fish now. After I caught a couple. There's something. I'm assuming it's a rock bass, but I don't know yet. Looks like a rock bass. Oh boy, that's a fat rock bass too. Maybe it's, I don't think it's the same one that we keep catching. No, this one's a little darker gold color. I said, we catching the same one over and over. And no, this one's got a bigger yapper. Okay, scale's still zeroed out. Let's see what we got. It's got a fat belly on that one. We mean 0.42. That one's over a pound, but I think I gotta. I don't like to zero the scale on without having the. Oh, we're at 0 zeros. This rock bass is over a pound. He is 1.11 pounds, 1.14. Look at the belly on that one. That's a Rocco. Have a great day. A little fishy. Love it. Let me turn that off. There. Okay, so there might be a few more Roccos hanging out here. Let's try to catch another one. That's 3 fish on that one worm so far. 1/64 ounce jig head off of eBay. I just threw that one out there and let it sink a little bit. Next thing I know, there was a fish on. What's the matter back there, Raleigh? Yeah, like I said, I'm really surprised there's nothing up in the shallows by now. This time last year, we killed them in the month of April and May last year. We killed a big bass up in the shallows early May because it was a lot warmer last year. And a lot warmer spring than this year. This year, not so much. just took off. I'm not sure what that was. I'm about ready to pause this video and take this darn hoodie off because it's getting warm now. We'll let that just sit there for a minute. I'm going to toss this little guy around some more. Oh, what the heck? See, every once in a while you'll be throwing this thing and then it just blows up on its own. It's crazy. I didn't throw it hard or nothing. No harder than I've been. At least that time I'm going to be able to think I can get it out. Maybe. Oh, I gotta dig my glasses out, folks. Give me a few minutes here. And I'm done. Had to put my glasses on and do a little digging, but it came out better than the last couple. And I had to re-spool it again. Ellie's going bonkers because there's a couple squirrels running around the woods behind us. Squirrels are chasing me. There's three of them, three or four of them running around. Oh, fish on? Nope, weed on. They're crazy squirrels, huh, puppy? They're chasing each other. There's like four of them chasing each other around the circles in the trees and around the rocks and bushes over here behind us. We're only like 35 yards offshore, so you can see them pretty good. There's a fish right below us. Just hanging out. I think a squirrel fell in the water. Nope, maybe just waves crashing. I don't think a squirrel fell into the water. But there was just a fish right below the kayak. I think it was a smaller rock bass, but it was just sitting down there. Oh, he was on for a second. He bit. And then he spit. Sucker. Winds are ripping pretty good. Again. The boat's ripping around, making some big old waves. Rolling and rolling, rocking and rolling. They make a wire twisting tool for making inline spinners. So I was gonna get one to help make my spinner baits. It'd be easier to twist the wire with, this wire twisted machine deal. And had a fish or a weed. A couple years ago when I first seen it, I was like, I'd like to get that, but I couldn't afford it. Well, I got a little bit more cash in my pocket right now today, and I really can't afford it. But now they were $100 3 years ago. Now they're over $200. There's something right below us, but there's something else coming in. There's some fish right in our area, but I can see two of them below us right now. They don't seem to want to bite the worm at the moment, though. Jesus Christ. There's boaters out here doing donuts, man. It just irks me. Why do you gotta be out here doing donuts in the middle of the lake? Stupid. Some people are just dumb. Nothing better to do besides burn gas and cause havoc on kayak fishermen. I'm assuming I'm either too close to these fish or I've caught them already. I think we're just gonna pick up and drift a little bit with the wind and the current and the boat wakes. Let's see what we can come across now. Maybe something bigger. Maybe something different. That's probably one of the rock bass. There's a bed right below me right down here, probably where he was sitting. Probably one I kept seeing swimming around the kayak. We don't do too great here today. I'll probably go to the little lake that we've been working on building this deck. Oh, excuse me. There's definitely some nice fish in there. It's nice bluegill for sure. Decent bass. I fished it once or twice before. I think once maybe twice. Had some luck in it. But now with everything being up shallow, I'd like to get over there and fish it while everything's up shallow. First time I fished it was in the middle of summer, so you're fishing in between lily pads and throwing frogs and stuff like that. Bobber and a float with a worm on it for the bluegill. They were hanging out by the edge of the lily pads at that time, I believe, if I remember right. Oh, something was on, I think. And I gave him I think he took it again. Yep, I got one. Fish on. I think that might be a smallmouth. Oh, I think it's a little largemouth, actually. He's acrobatic. Oh yeah, a little large jaw. Alright, gotcha. A little largy, maybe 10-incher. Oh, he took a smacker splash, didn't he? Get out another one of these here fat red worms. Oh, there's a log down there. This area gets pretty loggy here in the bottom pretty quick here, so hoping we'll run into some bluegill or something, some pumpkin seeds maybe. Are you hot? You want the umbrella up? I hate putting the umbrella up in this wind. There goes a giant fish. I don't know if that's a smallmouth or what, but it is absolute beast monster. That was a huge fish. Like literally a huge fish. I don't know if it was a carp or what, but it was a big one. I hear ya. I'll put up the umbrella here in a minute, puppy dog. Something shiny on the bottom down there, probably a beer can. I see a log, another log or a rock there. I hate throwing the umbrella out when it's windy like it is, because we'd be all over the lake in no time. But for her sake, I'll do it, just because I don't want her to overheat. What they needed to do is probably get a drift sock to help keep us straight when the umbrella's up, you know. Some counter activity, some counterweight, counter drag. $65.19 degrees right now here. need to figure out these settings for my side scan, because I can't never see anything on the side scan. Oh, I think that was a rock, maybe? I don't know what that was. There's trees and stuff all over on the bottom and rocks. There's some cattails growing up or whatever them are. Nope. Easy on the water, girl. Yep, you're choking because you drank too much water too fast. There's a surprise. I'm hung up again. Probably set up here and throw one of them shiners on the bobber rod, but I just want to catch fish casting at the moment. Looks like there might be a bed up there of some kind. Nice big bright shiny spot in the sand. Assuming it's probably a bass bed or something. Hoping for a nice big fat smallie. Oh, yeah, that's what I thought. Jet skis. The lake's nightmare. They're nothing but pesky. They're like bees or mosquitoes. Zipping around being pesky to everybody on the water. I'm glad so far they're staying down there. There it goes again. Just a simple light cast and it blows up. Oh no, we're gonna be over top of our line. Sitting somewhere we're not going to run my stuff over. I guess I'll give the brakes a couple more clicks, but it's crazy how, I don't know, maybe it's me, plus maybe 2 more clicks on the brakes. You a little cooler with the wind blowing a little better. Cutie pie. Come on, fish, where you at? Maybe another rock bass or something. Casts amazing, but every so often, I don't know if I'm doing something wrong to make it blow up like it does, but every so often it'll blow apart. It likes to eat up its own line. Launch control to Major Tom. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Well, I guess we get back on some fish, folks. We'll get back on here with you. Till then, hang out and see what happens. Alright, we got something on the spinnerbait, folks. I don't know what it is. I'm assuming, yep, a little bass. The old $20 Temu rod just bending. Oh, he just spit it right there. Oh. Son of a... He pitted out. That was a good fight for a minute. He was up pretty shallow. Up in those weeds up there. He hit pretty quick. Dang it! I thought I was snagged at first, and then it was fighting back. And then when he jumped right there, I was just trying to adjust my drag a little bit, and then he jumped, and I wasn't expecting it, so he got slack in the line and did what they do, shook it free. But he was up close, up there in them pencil reeds, or there's a big bluegill come down chasing in. Might have to park out in front of here for a minute. Yeah, that's a big bluegill. He's ready to blow the kayak right now, so I'll spin around here in a minute and go up a little bit from here and cast around. Then I'll throw the minnow a little bit, probably, or the worm. Trees all over. There's some tall weeds. 65.5-degree surface temp. There's a tire. Alright, let me spin around here. We'll drop an anchor. Cast around a little bit. We don't get a bite, we'll throw the worm around a little bit. Give me a minute to get set up, folks. I'll be right. I'm not sure if it's a little rock bass or a bluegill. Little rock bass. I had a largemouth bite my worm a couple times. I didn't get anything on the little spinnerbait. Another little rocko. But I had a nice largemouth chasing this and hit it twice. And then, yeah, came off both times. So here we are. Oops, something took it. Another little rock bass, I think. Yep, a little rock bass. There we go. Ah! Okay. They don't seem like they want the fake bait today. They want something real. That hurt. Something real and tasty, I guess. Wind's a little rude, but what can you do, I guess? I don't know if that was a weed or a fish that had that. Something had a hold of it for a second. Paddle up to my anchor rope so I can turn and face the other direction. Now we just wait for the wind to spin us. Da 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 da. Now it's gonna spin us the other way. We started going that way. Now we're gonna go this way. So let me just crank it up here a little bit. Assist with the rotation of the kayak, because it doesn't seem to want to work like it's supposed to with the wind. Yeah, the wind just wants to do whatever it can to screw us up. That's the wind's job, I think. How bad can we screw up the kayak, guys? This boat over here has just been driving around in circles, creating all kinds of wake and havoc, and sometimes boaters are worse than friggin' jet skiers. Just the ignorance of some people is astounding sometimes. There's no etiquette. It's crazy. It's public water. What are you gonna do, right? Complain to your camera and go about your day. We was stuck on something. Now we got a wacky. We made ourselves. There's a bluegill right next to the boat. I got him. It's a nice little bluegill. Oh, he came off. I think I had my drag too tight. Dang it. See how my luck goes, folks? If it goes good, it goes good. If it doesn't go good, it is terrible. Oh well. He just swam up next to us, and I was like, oh, looks like a fish down there. Yep, bluegill. Got another one, must be a rock, but another rock bat. Oh, it might be a largemouth. Oh, I think it might be I think it's a largemouth. It might even be a smallie. Come on. Oh, he just popped free too. What the world is going on? Man, I feel like Lojo. Man, that fish was on there, man. That was a nice fish too. That was a good one, folks. The hook's sharp. Dang it. He was carrying that weed with him, so it might have been part of the reason why it came loose, but I just tossed it back over here, try to catch that bluegill again, or another bluegill, and that bass came up and snobber knocked it. I thought I had a bite again. I do have a bite. There's a pumpkin seed, maybe? Yeah, maybe just a colored out bluegill. Just a colored out bluegill. Nice, there we go. There's a pretty one, ladies and gents. Beautiful little bluegill. And there he goes. Pontoons cruising around all over. There's bass boats ripping around all over. And there's me. Oh, there we go. Another bluegill. A speed racer bluegill. He's cruising. He's pulling, man. Woohoo! I get him doing circles. Nice. It's another good one. Ouch. There you go. Hook off. Hold still. There we go, folks. There he goes. It's hard to hang on to. I got the camera all tweaked and twisted and uneven and hang on, boo. We got pontoon boat wake. Ain't something, it's one thing, it's another. Well, the wind's blowing us another direction, so as soon as we start catching fish in one spot, the wind spins us the wrong way every friggin' time. I don't get it, but hey, whatever. Another one. Must be a bed right there that was sitting on top of it I didn't notice or something. Another bluegill. Nice. It looks like the same fish. Ow. He's not as pretty as the last couple, though. I was brightly colored, so I'm assuming it's a different fish. But they're all biting right out here next to the kayak, so. Another, oh, he came off. So there was another one, but he popped loose. There's got to be a bed down there. Wish I had a towel. Yeah, the wind's screwing us all up. I do also have, I took these off my cherry tree. There's a big old tub of these caterpillars or whatever you want to call them. Gypsy moth worms, or I don't know. But the fish like them. And they were free. Gotta get more off to my side right here. They're like right over here next to the kayak, it seems like. Might have caught them all too, or hooked them all. Not sure how many of them were there. Oh, I had one, and I gave him slack. Oh, thought I had a bite, but it was a piece of weed. Piece of grass. Whatever you want to call it. Just trying to get into that tire, but nothing bit. Lens, I was making sure the lens was clean, so I'm sorry about the sky shot. Bluegill coming. They're a little sketched up by the caterpillars, I think. He's going right back out that way. Might have to throw another worm on. Oh, there's a bass. Bluegill on. Another nice bluegill. Oh, they are getting it hooked good too, boy. There we go. Another beautiful bluegill. Seems to be a pretty fishy spot. Oh, all my bait came off. Gross little things. Juice and squirting out of them. Nastiness. Something in my shoe. There it goes, little rock came out. Oh, cut it out. Jesus, man. Anybody want a dog? She growls a little bit at everybody and anything and attacks and just gets stupid. Makes me mad sometimes, but hey, I love her. You behave back there. Ellie, no! No means no, Kobe. And I said no. You're alright, girl. Just other people, man. God, I wish you could just figure that out. So frustrating. 7 years of this I've dealt with, man. This crazy dog. Freaking out because she sees somebody or another animal, and she feels she just gotta kill it or attack it or just to put her dominance on everything and everybody. It pisses me off. But she'll never change, I'm sure. Might have caught them all out of here. I think we're snaggletooth. Yeah, I don't know if we broke off or no. I think we got it still. Well, we must have been hung up on a piece of grass or a weed. Yep. Piece of last year's dead debris. Fish on, folks. Fish on. Not sure what we got. Rock bass. Rocco tacos. Coming on out. We were keeping. You make a good taco. There he is. There you go. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Could always throw on a gulp minnow too. I got the pea cup full of gulp minnows. I'm not leaning the camera too much. Trying to cast it and bring it through the weeds without getting hung up in the weeds. Water temp in here now is 67.79 degrees. It's pretty warm. I think there was a little teeny booger or something bit right up there. Or a minnow or something. Whew. Wind is a ripping a towski. Oh, 3D. Not sure if I had a bite or a weed, but I set the hook and it just came flying back at me. Oh, I broke off. Yep, I did. I got some kind of pajiggy in my line right there. Way up my line. It's 2 feet from where I broke. I must have had some nicks in it. Oh yeah, there's a few nicky nacks in it here and there. Let me retie and we'll get on the move here a little bit. Caught a little pumpkin seed here. Oop, just getting ready to toss it. Well, it's real late. One more look. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, the current's going that way, the wind's blowing this way, so I'm anchored at the front at the moment, so I think we're gonna have to anchor at the back. I'm gonna do it backwards. The wind is just all of a sudden they just started ripping, so I don't know if that's gonna work either because the umbrella's in the back, so the umbrella was making me go backwards. So you can anchor sideways like this and it'll blow us sideways. We're not even to the anchor cord yet. It's not even tight yet. It keeps blowing us in circles. I know there's a lot of bass that hang out in this stuff here too. So where is the anchor? Okay, it's still up toward the front. Let's see if we can get it to spin us more. The wind's supposed to be 5 to 10 mile an hour today, and it's blowing us up current. So, and the current's ripping pretty good through here, like really good. Some smack it that jumps sideways. Probably some bass up there as well. We're not gonna be able to stay much longer because we have to get out of this wind because it's gonna be we gotta go into it on the way back. It's crazy. Let's see if we can. I'm fighting this umbrella. I mean, it's really fighting me. 42 inches of wind gathering, and it's just, I can't stay straight. I can't turn. It won't let me turn either direction. I'm kind of stuck here in the creek. This is crazy. hate breaking out a paddle, but sometimes you gotta. Damn it. With that umbrella, it is very difficult to maneuver this freaking kayak. Wow, that's a pain in the butt. On the way back, it is coming down, I can guarantee you that. That was difficult, extremely difficult. Might cooperate properly with us here because of the wind being blocked by the curve in here. I'm gonna get up a little farther, drop my anchor so I can drop backwards. I know there's a lot of bass that hang out on that side of the creek in the dark water and up in that little opening right there. To come out of there, catch them up in there. I'm gonna get caught up in the anchor rope. We're okay. Alright, let's try this for a minute or two and see if we can catch anything. If I throw this out there and get bit, I know that I'm afraid to throw it out here just because there's a lot of snags down here, a lot of roots, a lot of logs. There's a little bluegill. He got some air. I should have brought my minnow net. There's a school of minnows right next to the kayak. Oops, reeled it up too far. I'll give this a few minutes and see if I can catch a bass on the spinnerbait on the arc reel. Oh, there's a bass, I think. Yep. On the ultralight. 2 pound test. Current. Oh, don't go in there. Oh, he got into a tree over there and came up, popped off. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. I've lost a couple of them like that. They've gone into that stuff. It usually didn't break me off. Oh, nice. Okay. Let's see if we can catch one on the Arc Gravity BFA reel. On the hand-tied spinner bait. It's basically a what do you call them? Wow, brain fart. Yeah, I don't know. Totally fogged out on what they're called. Beetle spins. That's it. Just my version of a beetle spin. Richard Gene, the Fishing Machine's version, actually, I just kind of copied off of what he did to his. He just altered his, and I made my own. I just incorporated his alteration into the bait. Oh, got something. Bluegill, I think, or pumpkin seed. He hit it like almost instantly. Oh, yep. Nice, pretty fish. Look at that bait in his mouth. That's the Z-Man Baller Z. Thank you for playing, little fella. That's fun. Even on that old 10-pound test on there, but it is the PE braid, but on this ultralight rod. It's like 6 foot or so. I don't know. It's in metric because it's a Temu rod. So I didn't have money to buy a rod or to build a rod. This was only $20. It is a 602 ultralight, 602 ultralight. Let's see if I can get something else out of that corner. I was hoping it was going to be a nice bass or something. It was just a nice, pretty bluegill. Oh no! Ooh, I got it out of there. I was hoping there'd be some bass up in here still. Gotta watch pitching behind me because there's signs and trees and stumps and all kinds of stuff in that corner. Roots. Big, you guys can probably maybe see some of the stuff down there. If I put on a live shiner, I bet you it'll get whacked on a bobber. Let's do that. If it does, I'll tie on that. Oh, I don't want to. I can't take too much time. I want to tie on one of those sea urchins. Let me show you what they look like. There's 12 of them for just a few bucks. So, I mean, they got like a little cube body section and just reel, and it's pretty stretchy like Elastex, so it should last pretty good long time. I might tie one of them on. I'm gonna. I don't want to take a whole lot of time. I don't take a whole lot of time, but I want to try to get a couple fish. We'll throw them on the bobber rod. There, like that. I'll take this guy right off and park this little guy. red-winged blackbird. I haven't cracked these shiners open yet. Alrighty, bird, I hear ya. He's telling me the same thing. Put on one of them shiners. Oh, they're not near good a shape. I probably should have opened the bag earlier. Trying to get some fresh water in here for them. That ain't enough. I thought something was biting on me. They've been in the hot bag all day. They don't look good, folks. Some of them are not alive. In fact, none of these are alive. They were nice big ones too, man. I think something's chased that. Oh, no, there he is right there. He's floating by. Sorry about the view. One more little guy in there, but he can have his chances with what's out there waiting for him. Now that I'm all soaking wet. I keep reaching for my towel and it's not there, and I'm like, aha! Caterpillar. Caterpillar's getting out. Oh, friggers. Bummer. That was $6 down the tubes. I guess I should have opened the bag. Usually when they pump up a bag full of oxygen, the fish usually last quite a while in the bag. Might not be no bass in here. Let's pitch it behind us over here where that pumpkin seed and bluegill was. or whatever the heck was over there. There was something we caught over there. Bluegill, I think. Maybe a pumpkin seed. I don't know. I can't remember. I'm brain farting. It's moving. And I don't know if it's just a minnow or if there's something in, if it's in something's mouth. I think it's just swimming. Drifting, 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 drifting. I can't look back no more. Hurts my neck. Just try to get it right along that brush. They seem to be hanging pretty close to that brush. With the wind, it's pushing the top current the wrong direction on the side over there. It's not playing nice today. It's just floating in front of a bass right now. I think he's taking it. Nope, he didn't take it. It floated right in front of one. It looked like a smallmouth. Might have to put him a little bit deeper. There's a big one over there. I just saw him. Right alongside them shrubs over there. Just saw a big bass tail swimming down current. The minnow's fighting the current. Not no more. I can see the minnow. Now I can see the jig head, but I can't see the minnow. I don't know, I guess some of them just ain't hungry, especially even for a nice golden shiner. Shiner! Shiner diner! Let me lower it down a little bit deeper. A couple inches. About 3. 2.5, 3. Well, I'll be. I don't even want to shine it today. Golden shiner or emerald shiner or whatever the heck they are. There's a bat that's going right towards one. I can see it. It's coming up at it. It's playing with it. Didn't eat it. Did not eat it. Nothing even looked at it that time. Not looking good, folks. I think we're gonna call it quits on that. It's getting windier than all heck out here. It's gonna be a rough ride back to the ramp, so then I'm gonna have to fight with all the boaters getting off the water. So thanks for watching. Hit the like and subscribe button. Have a great day. Get out and go fishing. Have a great time doing it, even if it sucks when the wind's blowing hard. Peace out, folks. Oh, I said I was gonna quit it. I was gonna end it, but here we go. I threw that minnow back over there. Same place we've been throwing it. Last cast. Like, got this guy. What do you think? It was 2.87 pounds on the Bubba scale. Not even gonna measure him. Just gonna let him go. And there he goes. Let me open up that screen again so I can see you again. Alright, man. Thanks for watching. Peace out.